Hello guys and welcome! We are in the part number 2 of the challenges baristas are facing every single day. This is the list of 10 challenges that we're discussing. I'm also offering some tips of how to see these challenges from a slightly different perspective and how to use them to your advantage. The first 5 challenges have already been discussed in the part 1 of this video, so if you haven't seen it, make sure to check that out. Hi, I'm Alex, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Now let's jump right into it. The list of out-of-shift challenges include: if any of these challenges are of your particular interest, I provided the timestamps in the description below. The first point: can't go out for drinks in the evening. As a barista, you're waking up early, let's say 5 a.m., 6 if you're lucky, and you're also working weekends, so it might be problematic for you to stay out late with your friends or family or to go clubbing on a Saturday night. I get that working with a hangover or being still drunk is not ideal, so this is how you can gain a better perspective on your situation. First of all, think about it this way. You can use this time more for yourself and to focus on yourselves, since you can't be tempted to go out rolling the way you would usually do. Read personal growth, productivity, self-care. Your future self will thank you for that. And also, your wallet will thank you for that. If you really want to go out, what you can do is plan the evening ahead, like a month ahead or even more, and book the holiday the next day. Or you can try to find places that are open until late, like 6 or 7 p.m. So maybe you'll be able to get the afternoon shift. However, many coffee shops are not offering that. Part number 2. I am the most productive in the morning, but I have to go to work so early. Again, these early barista mornings. This is the message for people who want to develop some projects on the side, or maybe some passive income. And what you've probably realized, the advice, wake up at 5 a.m. is not really working in this case, as you're already doing that on daily basis. I've been there. Hard times, especially when you come back from work, you're physically and mentally destroyed after serving customers the whole day. So instead of putting yourself down, what you can do is, again, try to find cafes offering an afternoon shift if you really want to keep being a barista. Or, that's an extreme, completely change your routine, and after you come back from work, go to sleep and wake up at 3 a.m. and get some work done before going to work. It may take some time for your body to adjust. Consistency is the key. I've been trying it myself for like a week, however my body has been destroyed and I just couldn't get used to that. Probably I've done it for too short, but maybe it will work for you. Or you can try taking naps immediately after coming back home and doing some work before you actually go to sleep. Determination is the key. Point number 3. Why not hit the gym? Okay, if you're a barista and you're also going to the gym, please let me know the secret of how you managed to do that. I've always been working out before being a barista, and the moment I started working in a coffee shop, I was just unable to move after the shift. That can result in self-blaming, for putting yourself down for not being motivated and determined enough, for not having enough strong will. However, I'm offering you change of a perspective here. You're already moving all day. I understand it's not the same as strength training, but being a barista indeed keeps you fit. You don't have much time to eat throughout the shift. I started skipping breakfast as there was no time in the morning. So if not going to the gym is a reason for your self-hatred is a powerful word, but you get my point. Please remember, sometimes it's not just laziness. Sometimes it's your body saying, I need some rest. Point number 4, your house is a mess. And that connects to the previous point we've been mentioning. You are tired, so cleaning the house is not necessarily the first thing you want to do after the shift. That was kind of surprising for me, as I've always had a very organized house. But as the time in my barista career was flowing, the things in my house started flowing all over the place as well. It also connects with the fact that you are cleaning a lot throughout the shift, so you would rather do something different later. It's just like with being a chef. I asked my chef friends when I was living in a student accommodation, why are they always cooking such simple meals for them? Like, can't they cook? They're chefs after all. And they replied to me that they honestly just can't bother to cook anymore. They would rather order something for takeaway. So again, what you can do in this situation is first of all acknowledge the fact that you are tired and that you need some diversity in your life. And point number 5, a very interesting one. My friends told me I've changed. And what I mean by that, The change might include the way you behave, the way you speak, the way you perceive certain human interactions. Now remember, guys, that change is never bad. Change is just a change. If you've never been doing customer service, if you've never been interacting with customers so much, your perspective on how the world works and how the people work will definitely change throughout your barista career. So again, I'll tell you a little story of what happened to me. When I first started as a barista, I was a young, smiley girl. Young in terms of I was 18 years old, and I just left my house. I was so open to everything and to everyone, to the world. People around me on the shifts were like, why does she have so much enthusiasm? Like, there's nothing to be so excited about. But I really, really was. And the funny thing is that if you would see me after every year of my barista career, I have changed so much. And that change was not only during my working hours, I actually changed as a person. While being a barista, I have realized how pretentious people can be, how they are not listening to what you have to say, how they can fight over stupid small things, and how you need to be able to manage the situation no matter what. And since I learned how to upsell a lot, I also started to notice micro interactions everywhere, no matter where I've been. So the general outcome of all of that was that I started perceiving world differently, and what I've learned in the coffee shop, it got transferred to all of the other areas of my life. So yes, people can tell you that you've changed, people can tell you that you behave differently, that you speak differently. You can tell your friends and you can tell yourself that change is not necessarily bad. Look for the bright side of things. Look how you can use all of this knowledge now in life. Now that was an optimistic finish of this episode. Thank you so much, guys. Let me know what are your thoughts about these changes barista job brings into your lives, and if I missed anything, please let me know in comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.